With the time of the World Championships fast approaching, the best Blade and Soul players in North America took their shot at a chance to represent the region at Korea. In the first of 2 preliminary qualifiers, only 2 teams would advance, and from the very first game, Team Happy stated their intentions.
For this Soul Fighter, will that HP buff keep him protected? But no, the damage is so strong!
You could see that players were starting off shaky, with former representatives Guardian knocked out in round 1 in surprising fashion. 2 games later, Bag T and Whose Mans Is This showed us just how important it is to time your assists, with Twizzy being taken down while trying to assist Dark. The Blitz now gets a wedge off, but in comes the assist. Oxtra just calls the boys because he needed it, but so did Dark. So did Dark, and it looks as though Twizzy's been taken out amidst all that. Poar now is the one who comes in for the side of Bag T. It's 3v2. While that was going on, Hank, he was taken down. In goes Ji-Young Park. That's Frozone, who's just stuck in the air at the moment. Poan doing his best circus impression, juggling him up in the air. Not only was there wonderful esports on display, the games were always entertaining in one way or another. In this Summoner Mirror match, both Oxtra and Plubel proved that great minds think alike, timing their sleeps at exactly the same time, sending everyone in the chat and the casters into hysterics.
Assuming the roots aren't actually gonna do all the work, am I right, Oxtra? And we see the sleeping done on both sides, so as I said, summoners, man, they can heal like crazy. What makes it even better is when your opponent's summoner heals you.
In the next game, there was more than a game on the line. There was pride. DeBears sees that Akito has used his escapes and pulls the trigger on a massive engage, taking the round and the title of the better assassin. It's another bombard into the close shade. This time it's Akito. DeBears just needs to be wary of that one. Throws out the poison breath. Will actually collect Akito here. Just get a little bit of that dot damage going. There's the fire mine we were talking about. And goes back in and starts dealing some damage. Close shade for good measure. Now into the stealth. Back out. So much damage. The bombard goes into the aerial. And now Akito gets swept. He is in trouble. The Lotus is up barely. Finally, it comes back up at the Bears. In the Winners Bracket Grand Final, Happy were looking to continue their dominant streak and secure a spot at the Land Finals. There was fantastic sportsmanship shown by Poan, letting Zack summon his cat, but his kindness proved to be his undoing as the summoner's sustained power was way too much for the gunner in the end.
Dies, it seems, and Zack seems he cannot win from here. So much for all that talk. The escape gets used, the root is there, but you have to have the chance to summon your cat right there. Poe is just standing.
Oh, you said Poan, that's where he struggles sometimes, as he stays way too long up in the air, but I've got to say, I want to give a big sportsmanship pat on the back to Poan, who's now probably going to lose this game, and isn't it? These games had everything, even deja vu. The impossible happened as 2 summoners managed to CC each other at exactly the same time again. Our pounds left. Oxtra still has retreat. There's just so much going on screen at the moment. Zack, he needs to round this game out, and looks like both the pouncers at exactly the same time again! What is happening? In the final game of the day, Bag T had their second chance of the day to qualify, but Guardian stood in their way. After finding their footing after an early elimination and a shaky start, they progressed through to the Land Finals in the UK. The alcohol coming through Aikini. There we go, actually catching him out with the Frost Palm combo now going in. In comes, looks like Yasuni. Congratulations to both Happy and Guardian on their success in Week 1 of the Blade and Soul World Championship North American Qualifiers. Make sure to assemble your crew, as there is one more chance to qualify on August the 3rd. Sign up now at esports.bladeandsoul.com or tune into all the action at twitch.tv/bladeandsoul.